Oh, I wanted to talk about that. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah. This is a wild situation as well. I don't know how many of you saw this. This one's crazy. Netflix continues to take so many L's in the wildest ways imaginable. I'll break it down for you, though. Netflix got into a bidding war for the director of 47 Ronin's next upcoming sci-fi project. That was years ago. Now, fast forward to current day. He eventually came back saying, I need more money. I believe he said he needed like an additional 15 million, 11 million, something like that. I need more money to finish it, otherwise the project's dead in the water. Netflix fought him on that for a little while. Eventually, reluctantly gave him that money. And then it turns out the director was spending that money on stock options and crypto. and he lost the money. Though I do think he made a play on Dogecoin right when it popped in 2021 using some of Netflix money and made a lot of money off it. I think it was cited at 27 million. I haven't read this article, but yeah. In 27 million, he liquidated his Dogecoin and made 27 mil off the Dogecoin in 2021 off of the Netflix money. And then he immediately started buying himself so much shit. 5 Rolls-Royce, Ferrari, all kinds of shit, claiming that it was for this production that Netflix bought, which he has not delivered anything from. And now, today, he's lost a lot of money, like 11 million, and saying that Netflix owes him an additional 14 million and is actually going after them for it, even though the money they paid him for this production was spent on stock options for himself and crypto for himself. It is so crazy. Netflix continues to take L's in the weirdest way. Yeah, he was literally just gambling with other people's money. And I guess got away with it. It's part of his creative process. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you didn't have a good Wednesday. Hope tomorrow's better for you, though. Thing. They'll be fine. They'll just subtract the VFX budget and expect the same result. Yeah. That's the modern Hollywood way. God, it's so crazy, though. Paying 55 mil, getting nothing in return. He did nothing at all. There's the Prime Leroy. Is the project canceled? The project never started, man. I don't think he ever even began shooting this. I think from the very beginning, he was going to gamble with this money that they paid him. I don't think he ever had any intentions of making this. He made one movie, 47 Ronin, which I haven't seen, admittedly, but I know it didn't perform well in the box office, yet somehow got 55 mil from Netflix for a pipe dream that he never delivered on. 47 Ronin was one of the biggest box office bombs of all time. Is that right? Thanks to membership, Ronald. I know it didn't do well, but I didn't know it was like a historic box office bomb. I've listened to Primus, Silly Sob. I haven't listened to Nature Boy. But yeah, Primus is pretty good. You see how scuffed the Thanksgiving Day parade was? I only saw Luffy deflating. And I know Goku was there too, but Luffy lost his hat. Poor guy got blasted by a tree. Ooh, sorry. That probably didn't sound very nice. You ever hear about the guy who switched blank bank deposit slips with his own so people were depositing money into his account instead of their own? What a galaxy brain scheme. Cool. No, I didn't hear about that. No, man, I didn't watch the parade. I just saw that. I only saw Luffy deflating. That's it. He did start production. He did start production. He was wired 10 million and put it into his personal account. Is there proof that he started production though? Granted, I haven't read this full article from New York Times. I read one of the more concise breakdowns of it. From what I read, he never provided anything to Netflix from the production. So did he actually start on it? To me, it just seems like this was supposed to be a scam from the very beginning. Like, where the fuck, like, where is any of the proof that he ever even bothered filming a single goddamn thing? I think it's just a crazy play from the start. Oh no, no Lethal Company tonight. I'm down for a different night though, but not tonight. I think Lethal Company is a great game. I am super up for it, but not this evening. I already promised a bad game night if I play anything tonight. Would you ever make a video game? Me personally, I wouldn't like code it or anything, but I've had a banger idea for a game that I've had for years now. No one's done it yet still. Another Mario game? No, it's a very unique game. I was thinking about making it in Fortnite though. Like teaming up with like some of the talented Fortnite devs, because they could definitely take the concept and make it in Fortnite with their creative mode, since it's basically just the Unreal Engine. So maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see if we can get that cooking. You told us the game idea a while back. I promise you I did not. I did not. I did say a game idea I thought would be cool, but I never told you the actual game that I've been really wanting to make for the last like 4 years-ish. And now we're playing The Walking Dead Destinies on December 1st. There's a Prime Allen. When will Netflix shut down completely? I think Netflix has reached that point where it might be too big to fail. If it flounders, like big time, like desperately flounders in the streaming wars, I think somebody swoops in and saves it. I don't think it'll ever actually shut down. Hey, Carl. Hope you had a happy holiday as well. Hope you're doing well. They did increase in users after canceling password sharing. True, they did. That they did. Netflix director story gets even crazier because the director went insane and said things like planes were organic and he could predict lightning strikes. The 47 Ronin director here that scammed Netflix? Wait, what? In the following months, he behaved more erratically. Like many people, he was deeply affected by the pandemic and he espoused strange theories about the coronavirus, according to text messages and emails reviewed by the Times. When Miss Roses went to check on him in June 2020, he took her to a scenic lookout in the Hollywood Hills and pointed at planes overhead. They were organic, intelligent forces that came to say hi, he told her. Okay, so this guy had a horrible ayahuasca trip, is what happened, it seems like. And I have not looked into the Roblox myth community. And case in point, this is why I'm afraid of like doing anything psychedelic. You do shrooms one time and all of a sudden you're pointing at planes and saying that shit's organic. You just never know. I'm so paranoid with that kind of stuff. Thanks to the membership, KBIM. And yeah, December 1st. Playing Walking Dead Destinies. A bad trip is a good trip in disguise. That's a cool way of looking at it. I want to see what about the lightning strikes. Oh, it's right underneath this. He also sent her texts claiming that he could predict lightning strikes and volcanic eruptions. That's such a useful superpower. Has he used it for good yet? Has he predicted any volcanic eruptions? Yeah, we already went over the Jerry Rig Everything / D-Brand Casetify situation. And thanks, Tom. Hope you had a good day. Is that even a power you can use for bad? If you can predict lightning strikes, you could really fuck people. You could be like a crazy serial killer. Well, kind of. Like if you're talking to somebody and you say, go stand over there. And they go over there and you know a lightning strike's coming. Just get hit by lightning. And it's like, oh, no, there's no way he could have known that. Or if you like plant something, like Mr. Krabs, you put like a dollar bill there and hope that Mr. Krabs comes over and gets struck by lightning. Like you could kill people with that. Wouldn't people eventually notice you're always setting them up, though? Who would believe that? Like, I don't think there's this... I wouldn't. If right now there was a man standing trial for the potential murder of, like, 50 people via lightning strikes, I'll be like, wow, I mean, this guy... He's got some bad luck on his side. I don't know, it's weird that he always happens to be there. But I would never think that he is either controlling the lightning or predicting it. I'd be like, that's... What a weird coincidence. 90% of people survive lightning strikes? Where do you get that stat from? There's no way that's accurate. I know people can survive it, but you have to be extremely lucky. There's no way it's as high as 90%. Ooh, thank you for the big 50, James. I'm an ATC and pilot employed as ATC. Just want to. You need to come to the flying side. I know. I appreciate it, James. It's an irrational fear. I know. Trust me, I know all about how safe flying is. I appreciate that, though. One day. If I could just travel via plane with like a real jump master with a parachute and everything that I'm strapped to for the whole flight, I'd do it. I'd feel much safer. And put me towards the back of the plane, but one of those planes that can like open up the back. Kind of like a military cargo flight. Then I'd fly. Around 90% of people struck survive. A lightning bolt can pass through your body with mere fractions of a second, often not enough time to leave a mark. I mean, I won't argue with the stats, but that sounds like ridiculously high. Other than Goatman, what is your favorite cryptid? I don't know who second place would be. Maybe the Loch Ness Monster? And it's hard to say, Samuel.